All right.
We are good to go.
All right, great. Welcome everybody to our members, of course, but more importantly, our guests who are joining us here, maybe for the first time. Welcome to the Lifestyle Consultant Group's Big Commissions webinar. Just gave it a new name if you've been on this before. My name is Steve. I'm one of the co-founders of LCG, and my co-host is John, who is actually on the road. He's doing this from a hotel in Virginia. And John's part of our leadership group, and he's been part of our leadership group for many, many years. So in any event, I'm going to do my best to keep this to, or we're going to do our best to keep this to no more than 30 minutes, just so you can budget your time. We do recommend that you turn off any distractions that you might have. Again, it's only a half an hour, the length of a sitcom. This information could potentially be life-changing for you, like it has been for myself and John and many other of our members. We do recommend that you take notes because you may have questions, and this way you can get back to the person that you're working with, the member that you're working with here, and get those questions answered. By law, I do need to deliver this disclaimer. We're going to be talking about making money and income potential, okay? So you have to know that nothing in this presentation is a guarantee of income, okay? It's a performance-based business opportunity. People have succeeded, people have not succeeded, right? We're going to provide the training, support, and access to the tools that you need to be successful, but ultimately success or failure is in your hands. Now, what we're going to do here is show you how you can make $5,000 to $10,000 a month or more, okay, working part-time hours. So you don't have to quit your job or anything like this. It's just a part-time side gig for you from a home office with our high-ticket income system. You'll see how we provide our members with lead generation plans, professional sales funnels and websites, as well as training and support to help you to grow your business. So you don't have to be a techie. You don't have to have any experience doing anything like this. You don't have to be a salesperson either, as you'll see. And you don't even have to have money on hand to get started because we do have 100% financing options available that we will talk about. Now, this is not hype, okay? Whenever any business like ours talks about money, people's immediate reaction sometimes is to roll their eyes, right? And we get it, that people are skeptical. You might be skeptical. But what we're going to show you here is not hype, okay? Because people have done this. People have made the kind of money that we're talking about. People are currently making the kind of money that we're talking about. So we're not just making this up. So who are we? We're the Lifestyle Consultant Group. We created our marketing group back in 2014, and we rebranded as LCG in 2020. So we have experience in stability, okay? Since 2014, that's 7 years now that we've been doing this. Our mission is to provide people with a proven business model and system-based approach, which is really important, so that we can help as many people as possible make money online with their own high-ticket home-based business. We're going to provide you with everything that you need to have success, okay? So you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. Built-in commission plan products, reseller licenses, training and support infrastructure, websites, sales funnels, live webinars like this one that we do for our members, as well as weekly team meetings. And our leadership team and top earners have over 75 years of successful industry experience, okay? And we don't keep all that to ourselves. We're going to share everything with you so that you can reach your goals as well. So what is it that we do? What will you be doing? We sell memberships that include the income opportunity as well as the associated digital training products with reseller licenses. Those are the products that come with the memberships and make $995 to $9,995 for every sale. That's why this is called a high-ticket business. It's big commissions. And your responsibility is simply to introduce people to our opportunity by sending them to your website, okay, and let our webinars and other videos and sales letters present the opportunity for you so that you don't have to be a salesperson, being on the phone all day or trying to sell your friends and family or something. We don't want you doing any of that. Let the automation and our system do that for you. John, I'm going to hand this over to you.
Yeah, and I should point out that when we did the disclaimer up front, there's no guarantee in any business any business is really a performance business. I read the other day that startup restaurants, about 18% of them are still in business after 2 to 3 years. And it takes them more like 5 and 6 years to recoup their original investment. And, even an insurance agent or a mortgage broker, real estate agent, health insurance, just because somebody gets trained to be one of those doesn't even mean they're successful. So if you follow our guidelines and you have good discipline, there's no reason why you can't really make the money that you would like to make. So as Steve said earlier, there's 5 memberships and commission options. So when you purchase your membership into our e-commerce business opportunity, and you will pick one of the product packages to get started, you also will be getting in your purchase the legal resale license. So as a reseller, you will be eligible to earn those commissions of $9.95, $2,000, $3,500, $6,500, all the way up to almost $10,000, depending on the membership that you own. And this is what this looks like. Your membership includes products, high ticket commission plan, live webinars like this, team meetings, websites, sales funnels, 24/7 one-on-one support, entrepreneurial community. In other words, you get everything plus the exclusive training to actually succeed at this. And the startup one is called the apprentice. The next one is the associate, and that pays out $2,000. The consultant is $3,500. The next one after that is the senior consultant, $6,500, which comes with all these same things. And then the professional consultant, which is up to almost $10,000 in commissions plus all the training. Now, the products that we discussed are digital training plus the resale license. So each membership comes with a bundled package of digitally recorded trainings and the legal license to resell those product packages along with the membership. The product packages contain hundreds of e-learning courses, way more hours, by the way, than if you went to college for 4 years and spent 40 grand and sit in boring classrooms and came out with a big student debt and no job and no gig and no business. Ours is pretty much earn while you learn, with all these e-learning courses that cover some of the most popular educational topics on the net today, specifically ones like personal development and online marketing. Plus, we have live team training content every weekly, so there's even more digital products every week. So as a member, you will own these products, which can be downloaded, and you can go through the trainings on your own 24/7, but you don't really have to in order to make money, because you're going to be mentored one-on-one and earn it while you learn. Now, this is a screenshot of our digital products area. So for instance, this is the professional consultant membership and its products. And if you can take a look at that, if you see sales funnel blueprint, there's 9 video products that come with that. And if you hit this download button on the right, it will download to your computer. List building, probably one of the most important things to learn if you're in online education and e-commerce, because building a list is where all your income is eventually going to come from, and all kinds of valuable information on YouTube sales and webinars like we're doing now, and Twitter and blogging. It's amazing. I didn't know any of this, being just a musician. That's my expertise. Now I consider myself somewhat of an e-commerce guru, go figure. So this is a shot of our resale license. Just like a car manufacturer has to give a license to the dealer to sell their cars and make a profit, same thing here. You are getting this resale license, and it looks somewhat like this: grant of license, description, premises, and there's the consultant package. And it's probably over 100 videos there just in this one business membership level. So that's what you're paying for when you purchase this kind of business. You'll see more about what you're getting.
Yeah, let me just add that this isn't somewhat like what it looks like. This is exactly what it looks like. It's just kind of cut off. But each of the 5 different reseller licenses is going to have the name or the titles of each of the products that come with that particular one. So that's where you're getting the license to resell, for the professional. This specific group of products along with our income system.
Yeah, if you were
training
going,
to get
if
100.
you were, yeah, oh, excuse me, I thought you were done. You done?
I'm done.
I didn't mean to cut you off. If you were in college, you might have a teacher that's teaching list building, and you might have another one in social media. Same thing here, only it's self-study. And hey, in today's day and age, and everybody's working from home to be healthy and safe, our business hasn't skipped a beat because we were doing this way, way, way before everybody got forced or got laid off or businesses went out of business. So this business is pretty amazing because you can work from anywhere in the world with a cell phone and an internet connection and make income. I love that. Like, hear me, I'm on the road right now. So we move.
Do you want me to take this?
Yeah, but it didn't move on.
Do you see why market a high ticket?
No, my screen is stopped. So you might as well take it because I haven't moved. There, now it moved. I'll continue on. Why market a high ticket offer? Well, if you're going to spend 20 minutes, or 5 minutes, or 3 minutes, or an hour with a prospect, and we have people that will answer questions, so you don't have to do that. Would you want to make $10 or would you want to make $3,500? So high ticket is $1,000 and beyond. And most of our members tell us that their goal is to make over 100 grand a year, which is 8 to 10 grand a month. It seems to be the magic number. Well, you'd have to do a lot of selling if you had a low ticket business compared to a high ticket business. So what can $10,000 a month do for you? Well, basically, and as it's coming up, there must be a lag in our connection here.
I don't know if it's on my end or your end. You want me to do it or?
Yeah, take this one because I don't have it right now.
All right. Yeah. Hey, sorry about the technical issues maybe, but yeah, $10,000 a month. I mean, you know, to some of you, maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, but it really does go a long way. It'll allow you to pay a mortgage on a $500,000 house, pay a lease on a $50,000 car, stock away $24,000 a year for maybe your kids or your grandkids' education or your retirement, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do with that. Take $12,000 worth of vacations and still have $15,000 left over. So, you know, the point of this is just to show you that $10,000 a month goes a long way and can be life-changing income for a lot of people.
Now everything is looking like it's rolling. As I said earlier, would you like to have the problem or the goal of selling 200 sales a month at $50 a month? I mean, 200 of anything is just almost insurmountable. I don't know that I'd want to get up every day knowing that 200 sales, I'd have to sell so many a day. I think that would be formidable. Well, how about if you're in an MLM and you need to have 1,500 to 2,000 distributors in your downline? You know how long it takes to build that? That is crazy. Well, guess what? In this high ticket business, a couple average sales of Lifestyle Consultant Group, and you're making 6, 10, 12, 15 grand a month. So that's called the law of transaction size. And I, even in my music business, you know, for me to make a lot of money, I'd have to sell 40 or 50,000 CDs. And royalties and blah, blah, blah. And then when I was in an MLM, I had 2,000 members and I was losing them daily with contrition and everything. So it's just really crazy. So 2 sales a month I can confront, and sometimes it's 3, 5, and 6, and then you're really raking in some great commission. So let's focus on our most popular $3,500 consultant membership. If you sold one $3,500 sale every 2 months, that's 21 grand a year. So for you people that already have jobs that are making 40 grand, 50 or 60 or something like that, that's an extra $21,000 a year working 8, 10 hours a week from home safely. That's just one sale every 2 months. What if you make one sale every month? Now you're up to 42 grand. I mean, there are some people that work you know, 40, 50, 60 hours a week and commute if they're still lucky to have a job in this market to make 42 grand a year. And here you are working from home, making one sale a month, 10 hours a week. What about if you're making 2 3,500 sales every month, which is very, very doable? Now you're up to 84 grand a year, which is more than most people make working 50 and 60 hours a week on regular jobs, let alone if you made one $3,500 sale every week. Now you're talking some pretty big six-figure bucks, which is life-changing income as far as I'm concerned for almost anybody.
Yeah, I mean, probably those last two might be quit your job income, enough for people to quit their job, particularly people watching this webinar, I think.
Now, here's our commission plan. 4 ways that we get paid. A lot of people that are in sales and performance always want to know how they get paid their commissions. Well, obviously, when you, with your efforts, make a sale, that's called a personal sale or direct sale, you get your commission directly from the person that you sold the sale to. It doesn't have to go to a brokerage firm or the company, and they don't take any money out. It goes directly to you. And typically you'll get your startup investment back with only a couple sales, which I've seen some people recoup in a few days to 2 or 3 weeks. Of course, it depends. There's no guarantee on your discipline and your work ethic, but that's very, very doable. The second way we get paid is the training sale. Some people call it a qualification sale. I like it as a training sale because when you come aboard, we're one-on-one training you like we talked about. So every new member is required, therefore, to pass up that first sale, which creates new profit centers. This creates a potentially perpetual income stream of commissions, which is passive type of income. Now, some people go, oh, why should I give up my first sale? Well, because you're getting trained and you're earning while you are learning. Later on, when you're on the other end of that, this becomes passive income. And believe me, you'll be very, very happy about making this training sale. The roll-up sale, we talked about there are different commissions from $995 all the way up to almost 10 grand. So if a sale is made for a membership level, then higher than is owned, then the overage, like if you're at 2,000 and you make a $3,500 sale, you'll make a commission up to your level, which is 3,500, and the difference between 35 and 6,500 or 2 grand and 3,500, whatever that is, will roll up to the next member who is qualified, which is something to think about when you're deciding to join our team. Try to come in at the highest business membership level for your ambition and for your budget. And the last passive type of income, the upgrade sale, just as I mentioned, if you come than you and you're going to go, oh my God, I just made a $6,500 sale and I'm only at 2 grand. I could have made an extra 4,500. After you lose out on a couple of those, you're going to be calling up your sponsor and saying, hey, how can I upgrade? And that difference, which is passive income, will also go to the person who's qualified at that level. Anything to add to that, Steve?
Well said. I think you covered it.
So the reason why anybody can do this is we do have a 3-step sales process. You don't have to have experience. You don't have to go to friends and family, and you don't have to start looking for people to call, cold calling, that aren't even interested, that you have to, warm them up. All you do is tap into our marketing resources, which we help you do to generate some leads who are already interested. Then all you have to do is send them to our automated website or this live video or both, which website and automation actually trains them and answers most of their questions. So it does the heavy lifting. And the third step is you don't even have to answer their questions. How cool is that? Like regular salesmen do. We have team leaders like myself and Steve and other leaders in the business that you will turn them over to us. And guess what? We don't charge for that. We will answer all their questions and you will be listening in. So later on, you will know the answers to those questions. That's why anybody can do this. It's a simple, almost fully automated process. You want to jump in on this, Steve?
Yeah, sure. This is just a kind of a visual for you on one of our sales funnels, so you get an idea. I know we say the word sales funnel, and a lot of you may not have any idea what we're talking about when we say that. But it just basically means a lead capture page, which is where they enter their information, their name and their email address, and maybe their phone number to get more information. In this particular sales funnel, they're then going to go to a sales letter, okay? Because we found that some people like to read, some people like to watch videos, so we want to give the option. And then they'll go to a recorded webinar presentation, our main sales page, and go through that as well. So when we say sales funnel, that's what we're talking about. And these are all set up for you, so you don't have to be techie or anything like that. We host them, we create them, and all that stuff. Yeah, you just plug right in and you get sales funnels that look just like this. Now, let me kind of go through this flow chart that we put together to kind of show you from beginning to end exactly how the business model flows, so you can kind of get a good mental image. Obviously, the first thing is you start working with us. That's obviously what needs to happen to make all the rest of this work. You'll then receive your products and reseller licenses. That happens immediately. Your website and your systems are set up for you. We do use a replicated marketing system, so that happens pretty immediately as well. Then, we're going to talk about, your advertising budgets. We have advertising for a variety of different budgets, and you got to start advertising. You got to let people know you're in business, just like any other business. Prospects are going to respond to your ad and go to your website, right? They're going to go to that lead capture page. Some of them are going to opt in to receive more information, right? They want to know what the heck this is all about. Leads are going to watch the webinar, maybe read the sales letter, right? Review your website. The leads are also at the same time going to be receiving automated emails, okay? It's called an autoresponder. It's built into our system. These are pre-written emails that look like they're coming from you that are going to go to your prospects and your leads. Some of them who are interested are going to request a callback, okay, to get their questions answered. That's what John was just talking about, where we're going to get a team leader. In most cases, your sponsor is going to be on the line with you to answer their questions and help to close the sale for you. And when the sale closes, you're going to get 100% of the commission. Again, our competition in this specific niche charges 50% typically to close the sales. We don't. So you keep the full commission, the $995 up to $9,995. And then you just repeat the process. It's pretty simple. It's just over and over again. The biggest thing is advertising. And when you do that, the rest of it all kind of happens automatically. And that's why we say we use the power of automation so that we can all work smarter, not harder. Okay. You're going to have websites that are going to present the opportunity to your prospects for you 24/7, right? So even when you're sleeping, prospects could be looking at your website. Some are going to like what they see and others won't, but this leverages your time and your effort. Your email autoresponder is going to send out those automated emails. Follow-up is so important in any type of sale. So that's going to happen again automatically for you. And then again, the team leaders are going to help you to close your sales and you get all of the commission.
Yeah, Steve, I wanted to jump in when you talked about our competition. You may or may not run into some business models that are similar to this that actually try to hook you in and say, we're the do nothing. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is buy one of these memberships and pay us a whole bunch of money every month to advertise to get your prospects, and we'll do everything. And so for some people who are lazy, they start going, oh, wow, that's really good. I don't have to do nothing. Yeah, except that you have to make twice as many sales. And it's not that complicated with our three-step system. So be very careful of getting lured in on that. Plus, you will never learn this business. You will never, ever become an e-commerce expert. E-commerce means the ability to sell anything, any product or service online. And it sounds really like, pie in the sky, but trust me, it's a little misleading. I'd rather learn the business and simply send people to our website. And we are still going to answer all your questions, but we're not going to take half your commission.
Well, I think the biggest part of learning how to do this yourself is that then you have independence and you're able to create financial freedom for yourself. With these other programs where you're dependent on someone else, hopefully doing what they say they're going to do. But, if they're not there anymore, what are you going to do? You haven't learned anything. So I think that's the biggest part of it. Why don't you take this slide, John, and then I'll kind of wrap it up.
Sure. Now, I alluded earlier that for the price of admission, you of course get all the digital products and all this training to be an e-commerce expert and the resale license and all that training. So let's go through what you're actually getting. Put a real no fluff dollar amount on this. You're gonna get multiple high converting websites that we do, and they're going to be branded to you, which means you're going to be able to have your name and picture and stuff. So it's like your business, you're an independent contractor, but we host that. That's around a $900 value. And professionally designed sales funnels, like Steve talked about, these different flows where the prospect goes from A, B, C, and D. Those are all designed for you. If you tried to do that on yourself, you'd be spending $1,000 or $2,000 on that. The autoresponders that send emails on your behalf, $350 annual value, full access to all of our marketing plans and our advertising templates and all our vendors. And those are hard earned through many, many years. If you started to do this on yourself, it would take you a while to accumulate this. That's around a $650 annual value. The high ticket commission plan, $500 annual value. The free team leader closing service, it's almost $1,000 in annual value. And that's free. We don't charge for that closing.
Well, that's per sale value.
Right. That you're actually right. I was just seeing if you were paying attention, Steve.
There you go.
Members only training site. So you have your own training site, which 24/7 is available to you that you can study on your own. When I first got in, I just like a sponge looked at everything because I wanted to have as much knowledge about this business so I could make multiple six figures a year. Live webinars and weekly team meetings like this live webinar that we're doing, we do that for you and all your prospects. That's around a $750 annual value. One-on-one and group coaching and mentoring. This is key. Without this, most people would probably not succeed in this business unless they're already a pro. That's easily a $1,200 annual value. So that's around $7,500. So if you bought a $3,500 membership, you're getting all of this, which is around $7,500 on top of what you're paying for the business opportunity.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of value if you kind of understand what all that stuff means. You know, it's all set up and ready to just plug into with us. So how do you get started? You know, hopefully this is a thought that's going through your mind right now, right? You purchase your membership for a one-time investment. Now I'm going to talk about how you can save money on the next slide, okay? But here's the cost. The costs are the commission levels because we're getting 100% commission. So $9.95 for the apprentice membership, that's the cost, pays out commissions of $9.95. You can see the others, associates, $2,000, $3,500, $6,500, $9,995. Okay, at the top level, you get to earn at all 5 of the commission levels. Then we do have a $24.95 a month admin fee. That gets you the $7,495 in added annual value, okay, for $25 a month, essentially. And then we're going to set up your business for you. You'll be up and running in 2 to 3 days and be generating leads, prospects, and ultimately sales. It can happen that quickly. Well, let's show you how you can save some money now. This is my favorite slide. Start within 48 hours of watching this webinar. So what that means is you got to take kind of quick action here, okay, to save big, but we're given something that's not on our regular static website, okay, a free double membership upgrade. This is how it works. Our senior consultant membership, $6,500 it would normally cost, right? And this allows you to earn commissions up to $6,500. So really at 4 of our 5 commission levels, you can save yourself $4,500 and get it for $2,000, okay? $2,000, that most people can, watching this webinar can afford that. So let's do this one better. Our professional consultant, $9,995. That's out of reach for a lot of people, or at least it's more than a lot of people want to spend, right? Well, how about $3,500 for that? So that's a savings of $6,495 to get our top membership level, but not just that, okay? We're going to qualify you as well. So what that means is you're not going to have to do that pass up your first sale or pass up any commissions like John was talking about earlier. $3,500 gets you a fully qualified professional consultant membership, allows you to earn at all 5 of the commission levels. If your first sale is $6,500, you put that $6,500 into your bank account. Okay, that's how it works. That's the best deal if you can swing it. Let's talk about some financing options that some of our members have used, and I've put arrows next to the ones that are our most popular. Okay, we do have third-party lending sources that we have had success with in the past. You do need to have a 640 FICO, no recent bankruptcies, of course, and there's a good chance of getting approved there. Certainly credit cards, most people have credit cards, so you can use those. Borrow from a retirement plan. I didn't do that for this business, but I did it for buying a house. Okay, so you can borrow from a 401k, pay yourself back. And another popular one that's getting even more popular is selling stuff. You used to have a yard sale. Now you don't have to do that anymore. You put it on Craigslist, you put it on OfferUp or some other app, and you can sell stuff in a day. So really easy way to raise money quickly.
I just wanted to say something. You alluded to it. I mean, I don't know too many people that buy their cars outright or buy their homes outright or their boats outright, or even start a business with their own money. OPM, other people's money, is the way almost everybody does business. So it's pretty standard default way, either getting a partner or doing something. So taking a loan out or getting a partner is pretty normal to get off the ground. And here's the real entrepreneur test. That deal, I want to make sure people understand it. $3,500 gets you the $10,000 business level, capable of making you 150 to 250 or more thousand a year, and it's recouped pretty quickly. So I don't know a business, Steve, you tell me, that you could buy for $3,500, which has the potential. I think a franchise like a Subway is a couple hundred grand, takes you 3 to 5 years to recoup. So you want to go that way, or would you like to invest $3,500, come in at our top level, have all that $7,500 worth of annual value, one-on-one training, and be able to work from home 10 hours a week? To me, it's an entrepreneurial no-brainer test. I just wanted to point that out.
Well, back in the day, I did look at franchises, and I chose this. So yeah, much less of an investment. That was the attractive part for me. And then obviously the income potential on top of that. Yeah. So do you think you can do this? One of the reasons that kind of holds people back from getting started is fear, right? Fear, you don't think you can do it, and you basically think you'd be throwing money away if you got started. Well, you think you can do this if you had the same exact website presentation system that John and I and the other top earners are using to send their prospects to? If you had access to the same exact lead generation strategies and the same exact ads, right, that we're using to make sales, and if you had access to training from people who have been successful in this industry for years, do you think you can do this? I mean, yeah, hopefully the answer is yes. So we encourage you to join our highly successful team of at-home solo entrepreneurs. Okay, your next step, book a time with the member that you're working with. Get any remaining questions answered, and lock in your 48-hour Fast Start bonus. This will lock it in. Call them, email them. If they have a button on their website to schedule an appointment, that's pretty convenient. You can book a time that's good for you, and time and date. And but definitely do that. Lock in the bonus at least, even if you're kind of on the fence, and talk to somebody. Get your questions answered, and see if this is the right fit for you. But you got to stop waiting for change, and hoping that things are just going to get better, because they're not without you taking control of that. So again, call the person you've been working with, get that bonus, and then do what unsuccessful people don't do, and that is take action. Okay, get started with us. We're here to work with you and help you to reach your goals, and hopefully we'll be working with you real soon here. John, any last words?
Well, yeah, all decisions are based on knowledge, and we try to give you as much knowledge as possible. And you can watch this presentation again, talk to your sponsor. It'll be available. But the most important thing is to get back to your sponsor, or whoever showed you this. If there's anything we left out or any concerns that you have, remember, decisions are based on knowledge. People don't make decisions if they have confusions or unanswered questions. So get back with that person who referred you. get those questions answered, and make that final decision. If you have something that's working for you now, you probably wouldn't be on this. You probably wouldn't be looking. Chances are you don't. There are many ways to make money, but to me, this is one of the simplest ways and still lucrative, not time consuming, safe from home, be with your family, and still, since it's high ticket, can create a lot of money. So looking forward to see you as soon as you can get here. Take care.
Take care, everybody.